There's something deep inside every person, a voice that whispers, "You're made for more." It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand, it just quietly nudges you in moments of silence, reminding you that your life has purpose, that you have the potential to become something greater than your current reality. That voice is your dream, and your dream, no matter how impossible it may feel, is your calling. It's your direction. It's not just a fantasy. It's a glimpse of the life you could live, if only you're brave enough to chase it. The problem? Most people stop dreaming, not because they don't want more, but because somewhere along the way, life convinced them they don't deserve it. They were told to be realistic. They were told to grow up. They were told their dream was too big. But tell me this, when did dreaming become wrong? When did aiming high become something to apologize for? The greatest inventions, the greatest movements, the greatest transformations in history, all began with one person bold enough to say, "What if?" Think about it. Thomas Edison dreamed of light in a world of darkness. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of freedom in a time of oppression. Oprah Winfrey dreamed of rising from poverty into power. These weren't lucky people. They were people with dreams and the audacity to believe in them. And so I ask you, what's your dream? Not what's easy, not what's possible. What is the thing that sets your soul on fire when no one is watching? Because if you can dream it, you can pursue it. And if you can pursue it, you can shape your destiny. But let me be clear, a dream without action is just a wish. In this world, the dreamers who win are the ones who dare to do something about it. So today, stop playing small. Stop shrinking to fit into other people's opinions. Stop silencing the fire in your heart just to make others comfortable. Your dream was placed inside you for a reason. And maybe, just maybe, it's your time to rise. Music swells slightly, pause for reflection. In the next part, we'll talk about how vision without action leads nowhere and why every dream needs a plan. Are you ready? It's one thing to dream. It's another thing to act on that dream. Because a vision, no matter how beautiful, without execution, is just a hallucination. You can write your goals in gold ink. You can hang your vision board on the wall. You can meditate and visualize all you want. But if you don't get up and move, nothing changes. That's the harsh truth. Success isn't found in inspiration alone. It's forged in discipline. People say, "I'm waiting for the right time." Let me tell you something. There is no perfect time. There is only now, right here, right now. This is where change begins. Take the first step, and then another, and then another. That's how dreams come to life. Action creates clarity. The more you do, the clearer your path becomes. You don't need all the answers at the start. You just need to be willing to move forward, even when the way isn't obvious. Do you think successful people had it all figured out when they began? Number, they took imperfect steps toward a perfect goal. They failed, they adjusted, they learned, and most importantly, they never stopped. Discipline isn't sexy. Waking up early, staying focused, doing the hard work, day in and day out. It doesn't look glamorous, but that's where greatness is born. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Let that sink in, because your vision doesn't care how gifted you are, only how committed you are. So today, ask yourself, what's one thing I can do to get closer to my dream? Not tomorrow, today. Don't wait for motivation. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing. I will talk about the power of consistency, the daily grind that separates dreamers from doers. Let's keep going. If there's one trait that separates the successful from the rest, it's not talent, it's not luck, it's not even intelligence, it's consistency. The people who achieve greatness aren't always the most brilliant or the most connected. They're the ones who show up every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when no one is watching. You see, success isn't created in one big moment. It's built brick by brick, day by day. It's what you do consistently that shapes your destiny. Let me ask you this. Do you brush your teeth once and expect them to stay clean forever? Number, you do it every day. Why? Because it's the habit that protects the result. The same goes for your goals. You can't just put in effort once and expect success to last. You need to build a system. You need to commit to the process. You need to master the mundane. Champions don't rise because of what they do occasionally. They rise because of what they do consistently. Even when it doesn't feel like it's working. Even when progress seems slow. Even when they're tired, stressed, and tempted to quit. Discipline plus consistency equals unstoppable. There will be days when you don't feel like it. Days when the goal feels too far away. But those are the moments that matter the most. Because every time you show up when it's hard, you train your mind to be resilient. You build grit. You build momentum. And momentum, once it's rolling, is a powerful force. So if you want to dream big, if you want to build a life you're proud of, fall in love with the process. We'll dive into something even deeper. Humility, the quiet strength that keeps you grounded while you rise. Are you ready to stay humble on your way to the top? Let's go. So many people want success, but too few are ready for what comes with it. Because with success comes attention, praise, and sometimes ego. And if you're not careful, ego will destroy everything you worked for. That's why the final pillar of this mindset is so important. Stay humble. You see, real greatness doesn't have to announce itself. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." It speaks softly, with character, integrity, and quiet confidence. Because the higher you rise, the more important it is to remember where you started, to remember the struggle, to remember the grind. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. It's staying teachable, even when you're winning. It's treating everyone with respect, no matter their title. It's knowing that no matter how far you go, there's always more to learn. The world doesn't need more arrogant winners. It needs humble warriors. Those who let their work speak louder than their words. Let me tell you something. When you stay humble, people trust you. They root for you. And most importantly, you keep your soul intact. Because success without humility is like a mansion built on sand. It looks strong until the storm comes. But when you stay grounded, when you stay connected to your values, when you keep serving others, you become unshakable. So dream as big as the sky. Work harder than anyone you know. And when you win, let your humility be louder than the applause. In the final part, we'll bring everything together. The vision, the hustle, the humility. It's time to become the person who inspires others just by showing up as you are. Let's close this the right way. Now that you've heard it all, dream big, work hard, stay humble. You've got the blueprint. But here's the truth most people never understand. Motivation fades, habits last. You can listen to every speech, read every book, write down every goal, but if you don't apply it every day, nothing changes. So this is your call to action. Wake up tomorrow and take one step toward your dream. Not 10, just one. Write the first sentence, make the first call, hit the gym, turn off the distractions. Show yourself you mean it, then do it again, and again, and again, until that small step becomes momentum, until that momentum becomes a new identity. You don't become great all at once. You become great by showing up, especially on the days when you don't feel like it. Those are the days that shape your future. And when life throws setbacks your way, because it will, you remember who you are. You are someone who dreams big, no matter what the world says. You are someone who works hard, even when no one's watching. You are someone who stays humble, because your purpose is bigger than your pride. Don't just live this speech, become it. Be the person who walks into the room with quiet confidence, who lifts others up, who keeps pushing when it would be easier to quit. Because the world is watching, and more importantly, your future self is watching. So go make them proud. Dream big, work hard, stay humble, and never forget, it's your time now.